Kick-ass facts! Pew, 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 pew! Someone on the autism spectrum may not exhibit body language in a way we typically know and may not be consistent with what they are saying. However, recent studies have shown that children with autism spectrum disorder, ASD, can recognize body language when it comes to an actual human body. They do just as well as their neurotypical peers. It's usually facial expressions and subtle hints that they struggle to recognize. Not every culture is keen on happiness. Prominent Eastern religions like Islam and Taoism express a consistent fear or hesitation towards joy. Parts of China view happiness as being calm and relaxed. Americans associate happiness with high arousal positive states like excitement and enthusiasm. In Russia, smiling publicly hints at being foolish, manipulative, or sneaky. When a person cries and the first drop leaves the right eye, they are happy. If your tears leave your left eye first, it's a sign of physical or emotional pain. People with beards aren't suspected of lying as much as others. People tend to believe or trust men with beards more than their clean-shaven counterparts. This is because they appear to have more charisma and look more dependable. People are more likely to turn in a missing wallet if there's a picture of a child inside. Research showed that 88% of wallets containing baby photos were returned to their original owners, 54% of wallets with dog photos, and 48% with family portraits were returned. Phantom vibration syndrome is a neurological condition that makes you think your phone is vibrating. According to new studies, phobias may be memories passed through DNA. Family studies suggest that phobias are genetic, so if one of your family members has a phobia, your chances of having the same one increase. Now, okay, they're smarter than I am, clearly, because they're studying it and I'm just spouting shit out of the top of my head. But wouldn't you think, like if my mom had a phobia of spiders, every time she saw a spider in the house, she'd probably lose her shit, which would then make me afraid of spiders. So it's not in my DNA, nature or nurture. Scientists created mice that were obese or had high cholesterol, not through tinkering with the animal's genetic code, but by making little chemical modifications that changed which genes were active without altering the DNA sequence. Both these modifications and their metabolic effects were shown to have passed down for at least 3 to 6 generations, something scientists once assumed was impossible. Researchers already found rats with fertility issues after their great-great-grandmothers were exposed to pesticides, and mice suffering from liver disease 5 generations after an ancestor drank water laced with a chemical used to coat ship hulls, and all without detectable genetic changes. It's unclear whether such inheritance happens in people too, despite early hints suggesting it's plausible. The average high school student today has about the same amount of anxiety as the average psychiatric ward inmate in the 1950s. The soaring stress in today's society can be blamed on the not amazing job market as well as current social media pressures on appearance, status, and fame. The findings of a study on facial expressions showed that 100%, all of the participants in the study, showed how they truly felt with their faces despite being asked to conceal their true feelings. The term used was emotional leakage. Emotional leakage refers to revealing and expressing your genuine thoughts and feelings on the inside despite your desire not to. On average, Americans lie at least once or twice a day, comes out on their faces, and 56% of these liar, liar, pants on fire believe they can get away with it. Men usually lie to make themselves look better, whereas women lie to make others feel good about themselves.